Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Sandy at my sewing room, and I'm so glad that you are able to join me this morning on Facebook and YouTube. We do our shows on Facebook and YouTube 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, usually starting at 10:30 in the morning. So if you would like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, of course, go to YouTube, look us up. We are mysewingroom.ca. And once you get there, subscribe and then hit your little notification bell so that you get a notification when we go live. That is awesome. So, because sometimes we go live at different times, but most times it's 10:30 in the morning. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone who has been joining me this last week, Monday, Tuesday, and watching at home later as we go through the week. It's wonderful to have you there. I love your likes and your loves, your comments, and when you share us, it's fantastic. Thank you. All right. So at my sewing room machine, can't talk this morning. At my sewing room, we are going to have a little look at fall. I'm not sure where everyone's located, but in Calgary we were a bit nippish this morning. So I do believe that fall can't be far away. However, I look at that long range forecast and it's going to be beautiful right into mid-October. So woohoo! We have time to get some really beautiful fall projects underway and get them done for the fall season, for Thanksgiving, and then we'll work on some of those Halloween things. Whoa. All right. Well, good morning, Glenda. I see you there on my screen. Hello, hello. And I'm going to do a few shout outs this morning. And Glenda, your name is on the top of the list. So shouting out to Glenda I, Michelle G, Tina B, Jean G, Rita B, Bruce C, Sandy A, Barbara A, Ken F, Joan H, Diane S, Helen O, Lynn A, Catherine K, Carol D, Peggy N, Caroline M, Vivian H, Jean J, Mary Z, Irene T, Ann L, and a shout out to some people that I haven't heard from a while, and that is to Bev and Sheila, our golden girls. We call them golden girls because they're in golden. So shout out to the girls in golden. And also a special shout out to Adrian. Yo, Adrian. And there's Monica. My live audience is here. Yay! Awesome. So if you're wondering what Monica is doing, well, her and her friends are here for social sewing, and that is happening all this week. Well, what's left of the week, Thursday and Friday. It starts at 10:30 in the morning and goes till 4:30. It is $10 plus tax, and you get to come and join us. And I see Mary's coming in. Hi, Mary. Mary's here. All right, so two of our special people are here today to join us. So that is absolutely wonderful. So, excellent. I love it, audience. Good morning, Viv. Good morning, Ruth. Good to see you guys. All right, so before we get started on fall things, I think we need a joke. So what do you get when you drop a pumpkin? Squash. I'm going to give you another one just in case. Dawn just walked by and went, All right. So what a pumpkin's favorite genre? It's pulp fiction. All right, let's get started. Let's have a little look at some very beautiful fall things. Now, on Monday when I was on, we were talking about some of the things that were in my background. So if you want to have a little look back here, this panel is from the Gnomekin Patch, and it's the panel by Susan Wingwright, I think her last name is, by Susan. Let's just say by Susan. And it is the Gnomekin Patch panel. And these are the fabrics that go with that line of fabric. very fall, very colorful, very blue and orange, and just spectacular color. All right, so those are our lovely Gnomekin patch fabrics. And then if you'll notice up in the top, we have more of the freestanding pumpkins by OESD. We have two different ones up here. And the patterns for those, of course, freestanding pumpkin patch 2, and or you can get freestanding pumpkin patch harvest time. So those are available here at the store. They are on CD, but would you prefer to have them on a USB? We do have OESD Designs on Demand, DOD. So we can just definitely download any design that OESD has. All you need is an account with OESD, and we can ship it directly to you on your account. So that's so much fun. All right, so that's what's in my background and have to do with fall. So let's have a close-up at some of the other things that we have. Are you ready? Let's turn on the close-up camera. And here's a selection of some wonderful little things that you can make and do for the fall. And the first one I want to talk about is pumpkins in the hoop. And this is Craft Your Way to Happiness. It's made in Scotland. It is by the www.craftkitcompany.co.uk. Anyways, beautiful felting. This is done in a hoop. And everything, what's wonderful about these craft kits, the crafty kits, is that everything comes in the kit. So whether you're doing one of the needle felting, one of the needle stitching, one of the hand stitching projects, they all come with everything in it to accomplish this beautiful craft. These ones, you'll look on the front, there is a spot where it says beginners, easy peasy, which is just my style. Others may be more sophisticated, but it does have a rating, and it's for ages 10 and above. So I'm almost 10. Anyway, so that's from the Crafty Kit Company. That is one of the felting ones. Here's another one. It's called You're the Pick of the Patch. And it's the Crafty Kit Company again, but this is the mini cross stitch mini kit, which, as I say, comes with everything in it. There it is. Isn't it cute? You get your design, you get your ring. So these can be made into key rings. You get your background fabric, you get your needle, you get all the thread that you need, and those are good instructions. So these kits contain everything. So they give all. They call it 8 o'clock embroidery thread, needle, embroidery hoop, instructions. That's my kind of kit. So those are the Crafty Kit Company ones from Scotland. Oh, very cute. Very nice. All right. And I think we need another joke now. So why was Cinderella bad at football? She had a pumpkin for a coach. Woohoo! All right. So here we go. I have a few more things I want to show you. We talked a little bit about OESD designs, and right now, if you purchase any OESD designs or buy any OESD stabilizer thread, they have a wonderful Christmas event going on. So if you buy $59 worth of product, you receive a free download for Christmas items. In this month of September, it is bags and tags, and I'll show you a picture of that later. But I want to show you some of the fun fall designs that we have out there that might intrigue you. All right, so the one that you're looking at right now are the fall felt pumpkins. They are absolutely gorgeous. It's made out of felt, all the beautiful stitching. So they have the beautiful fall pumpkins. Also in the pumpkin range, we have Thankful by Amanda Murphy. And these ones are all, again, beautiful little designs for the fall and Thanksgiving area. It gives you pumpkins, flowers, rings, wreaths, berries, leaves, and some very decorative stitches. And it says that there are 14 designs not pictured. So these little thread charts are in there as well. So these wonderful little designs by OESD. If you'd like to make some stitch and turn pumpkins, which are kind of fun, they are adorable and they've got some great different stitching on them. It's called Stitch and Turn Pumpkins, and you can see they have pumpkin 1, pumpkin 2 is tall and thin, pumpkin 3 has a phase, pumpkin 4 has a beautiful stitch design you can put on. Pumpkin 3 has got all sorts of different stitching on it as well. And pumpkin number 6 is just a delight. It looks like it has some very beautiful rings, rings. It's very pretty. So that is Stitch and Turn Pumpkins. Now this particular OESD design, Freestanding Modern Autumn Lace, this is the one that Julie is going to be using on one of her projects. These are freestanding, but I think that you could probably use these designs as embroidery designs as well on a project. They don't necessarily have to be freestanding, but look at the beautiful designs: leaves, pumpkins, acorns, even flowers, even a little bird. So that is beautiful. Another OESD one called Modern Autumn Lace. All right. Okay, for everybody who's getting ready for Thanksgiving, how about a freestanding Dresden turkey? I love the colors on this turkey, and he looks so happy. He doesn't know what's coming. Anyways, there he is, and he comes in parts. So you make these separately in your hoop, and then you put them together. So when you're putting them together, those cute little alligator clamps by OESD would be perfect to pull those little notches through the little holes, and it's absolutely beautiful. So there's a turkey for you. Woohoo! Gobble, 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 gobble. All right, so those are some of the freestanding and lace designs and regular designs for Stitch and Turn Pumpkins from OESD. Oh, I see Rita has signed in. Good morning, Rita. All right, so those are some of the OESD designs that you can purchase to get your free Christmas design this month for September. It's getting to the end of September. I cannot believe this is almost gone. So we have to make the, what do you make hay while the sun shines? That's the way we're going to do it. All right, so what did the pumpkin say to the carver? Cut it out. That is too funny. All right. Now, when I was looking for fall items and things, I came across some very cute little patterns. These ones are by the Villa Rosa Design. These are very inexpensive. You can make them into whatever colors you'd like, but these I picked specifically because they were demonstrating some very pretty fallish type colors. The first one I want to show you is actually sad. It is called Summer's End, and this one is by Trisha Lynn Maloney. It's an orphan quilt design for Rosa Villa Designs, and it's beautiful. So it combines a bit of this summer with some of the fall colors, and they're just saying, oh look, there goes fall, that direction. No, oh no, it's that direction. So that one's really cute. It's called Summer's End. All right, keeping in mind with those fall colors, what about a beautiful snack mat? It's called Pressed Leaf Snack Mat. And again, this Trisha Lynn Maloney is busy. She's with the Orphan Quilt Designs, and she does the designs for Villa Rosa Design. And aren't those beautiful? You know, these also could be made into maple leaves if you just change the way the edges go, and you could make these into Canada mats. All right, anyways, press leaf snack mat, very fallish. Okay, here's that maple leaf thing I was thinking of. This is called Maple Grove, again by Trisha Lynn Maloney. orphan quilt designs for Villa Rosa Designs. So here they've got the fall designs. You can make these into multicolored fabric rather than straight. Or you could do the red and white and make it very Canadian. I love it. Okay, so Maple Grove. Oh, she's got so many. I cannot believe I've managed to pick out all of Teresa Lynn Maloney's patterns. That is amazing. May I show you Pumpkin Spice? So this is a gorgeous table runner using beautiful fall fabrics. It would grace any table during fall and especially at Thanksgiving. Now, last year at this time, Chelsea and I did one called Pumpkin Hollow. Of course, this is a Tricia Lynn Maloney design, and we made this one. I don't know if you remember it, but we had such a good time. We managed to piece the blocks. We quilted it together, like as a quilt as you go project. And then we bound it. So this was called Pumpkin Hollow. And using these fabrics here, Chelsea and I used the 60-degree ruler and made some beautiful placemats to go with our Pumpkin Hollow. So now my table is very fallish and ready for the season, especially for Thanksgiving, which isn't too far off. Yeah, I think so. So tell me, people, how do you mend a jack-o'-lantern? With a pumpkin patch. Yes. So welcome to my pumpkin patch, right? I have one more really cool fall thing to show you. And this is a design that I don't have, but I wanted to show it to you because it is Julie's quilt. And we have this fabric. The fabric I'm about to show you is called Wildwood Wander. That's a mouthful. It's Compass, and it's by Catherine. Okay, so I got to hold this up. It's really, really big. So I'm only going to show you half of it because it's a big quilt. But she used that beautiful fabric and created many multicolored pumpkins on her quilt. And this quilt has flowers, it has mushrooms, it has leaves. It's got some of the prettiest fall fabrics you can see. I'll give you a close-up. All right, here comes close-up. Get it going the right way so you can see the tops of the pumpkins. All right, here we go. You'll see that there's a little pumpkin stem and there's little blocks going on the side, and she's sashed it with the beautiful little fall designs. Very gorgeous. So again, this fabric is called Wildwood Wander, and we do have that in our store. My Sewing Room has that. All right, sweet. Our dear Julie has been a real wealth of wonderful things that she's been bringing into me to show off. And I've just been really enjoying the fact that she has all these things created and I can show them off. I get to be very lucky on that. All right, I'm going to do one more joke for you, and then we're going to go into some announcements. All right, okay, here we go. What do you call a pumpkin that works at the beach? A lifeguard. Okay, I heard a chuckle and a smile off the table. Ha! I did it. Finally got one that everybody laughed at. Well done. Okay, so let me just do a few updates for you. I did mention that we have social sewing going on today and on Friday, which is very good. The ladies are here enjoying themselves. It starts around 10:30, runs till 4:30. If you wish to connect the days and do 2 at a time, that's fine. You just leave your goodies right where they are. We'll clean around you and make sure everything is okay. So yeah, think about social sewing. Let me see, what did girls next week? I put in social sewing from Tuesday to Saturday, because there's no class on Saturday. So Tuesday to Saturday all next week, okay? All right, perfect. All right, so that's for anybody who's interested in coming and joining us during this beautiful fall season. We have the irons set up, the tables are here, and they make wonderful people to have during my show. So that's just great. All right, this Saturday, of course, we have satin stitch applique. Miss Anne is teaching the beginner class. So if you haven't learned how to applique, this is the class for you. It is marvelous. It starts Saturday at 10:30 in the morning and goes till 4:30. It's $75 plus tax, and it is fabulous. So there's that on that Saturday, and on Sunday we are starting the next round of Quilting First class. So if anyone is interested, that class starts at, actually it's 12:30. It says it starts at 12:30 and goes till 4:30. Well, we'll close at 4, so it's got to be 3:30. Anyways, a very exciting classes. That one is $99 plus tax. So those are the two classes that we're offering this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If you want to get involved and do those, there's 3 ways you can do it. You can go to our website, mysewingroom.ca. At the top, Tyler has a banner that says Community and Education. It's a drop-down menu. Drop down, find the calendar. Calendar will then show you September. Go to September 27th to sign up for Satin Stitch, or go to September 28th to sign up for Quilting First class. So that's how you do it online. If you want to just pick up the phone and call me, it's 403-252-3711, and we'll be more than happy to get you enrolled in either of those 2 classes. It will be fun. The other way to do it, of course, is come on down. Come down to the store, to My Sewing Room. We love having people come in. The best part of doing it in person to sign up is that we're here to help you. We get you your supply list. We get you registered. We can help you find whatever it is you need for that class. All right? That is how you get a hold of us. I think that's marvelous. All right. So that is what's happening this weekend. Things to keep in mind. Next week, the 30th of September, some of our sales from Bernina are ending. Bernina's Fall in Love with Sewing ends on that day. Bernina's Accessories of the Month, and if you remember these, I'll show you real quick. There is 25% off Bernina hoops and embroidery hoops for Bernina and Bernat. That's the accessory of the month for September, and it ends September 30th. So that's one of them. The second one that will end on September 30th is the buy 2 Bernina / Bernat presser feet or big books. You get one free, and of course the free one is the lesser of all the prices. And that too is only valid until September 30th of 2025. So if you're thinking about buying some books or feet, now's a great time. Bernina has those sales going on, which is lovely. All right, something else that's happening this month for October, September, October for the fall, it's the Brothers Maker promotion. And if you remember, I did talk about this the other day when we were doing the unboxing of the Celeste CX1. So they have the Print Moda sublimation printer, scan and cut, the PRS 100, the PR1X, which are the 1 needle embroidery machines, and introducing the new PR680W, which is the 6 needle one. So those are on special promotions until October 13th. Thanksgiving. I wonder if they realize that that's Thanksgiving Sunday. Okay, mind you, some of these promotions I think not necessarily come out of Canada, but may come out of the US, and so definitely may not understand. That's like Thanksgiving, but that's okay. All right, those are the brother ones. Now, let's go back for just a second, because I said, you know, if you buy those OESD designs, you get a free something. Let's have a look. This is called OESD's 2025 Holiday Celebration. It's Candy Christmas. And it runs for the month of September, October, and November. So if you come in September and buy $59 worth of OESD products, you receive a free digital download, and it's called Bags and Tags. We have these samples out front, and they're beautiful. Now, October 1st, they switch into another one. So if you purchase in October, $59, you can get cards and ornaments. If you come in November and purchase $59 worth of OESD products, you get Candy Christmas appliques. So something to look forward to. I know sometimes what I do is I wait until October and then I buy the September design and get the free October design. It's kind of a fun little way to do it. Unless you can find all sorts of wonderful OESD downloads right now. I know for sure that there's Hogwarts Castle out there. There's lots of Harry Potter ones. Warner Brothers is talking or in conjunction with OESD, and they've produced a lot of really sweet Warner Brother characters. So those would be great as digital downloads, and then you get your free September Christmas design. So something to look forward to. Come on down and visit us. And I've got them all out on display for you. And I've got the thread collection if you want to do them just like Anne did her samples. That's out there as well. And, you know, I'm just having so much fun with the fall thing. It's a delight. I cannot believe how beautiful it is this time of the year. All right, I'm going to tell you one more joke, and then we're going to have to sign off for today. All right, so what do you call an athletic pumpkin? A jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I got a good chuckle out of Monica. Yes, my day is complete. All right, that is awesome. Well, everybody, thank you ever so much for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you're watching later, I hope you got a few chuckles. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch up with you again on Monday for our Monday Minute at My Sewing Room.